What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni, and have you ever seen this being done to a Heimdall Titan from 4 Incinerators on a Behemoth? The answer is no, and the reason for that is because there is this update now, plus 40% more damage output on the 8.7 updates with Incinerators, 4 times used here on this max and fully kitted Behemoth with all those pilot skills. You can see 4,300 per shot is the new value on terms of damage stats. So yeah, let's have some fun and ruin the enemy robots a little bit, right? Let's get some bump explosions out, some bump effects, like this guy pop through his last stand. He got killed because the bump effect doesn't care about the last stand. This guy here has a purple shield that comes up for a sec, and after that, death! Yes, next bump effect has triggered. This guy also has a Capri here. Bump effect will deal with him a little better than the regular damage. Remember, there's also a legendary pilot that lets you use these weapons and add shield break, or no, add resistance breaking. Here, again, through his last stand. Wait for it. Boom. Or through his landing, whatever. There's also a legendary pilot that will allow you to bypass resistance. But I didn't use it here because I want to use the legendary pilot from the Behemoth himself, because it gives you more resistance and makes you faster on the move. In my opinion, probably the better trade-off. Here, I'm still killing that guy also with a bump effect around the corner here. Interesting that you can hang on the building with the weapons hanging over. Yeah, at this point I was like, wait a minute, I just fired into a Demeter with a shield forever, and then I realized there's 2 Demeters. But now there's only one of them, and this guy has his shield back, so let's wait for it to 1, and Demeter death time. Come on, Demeter, enough with the shield. Oh, whoa! It was the overload ability from the shell that killed him. I see. Okay, I was like, whoa! Who just dropped to RAS 30% in 1 hit? Oh man, look at the damage that the Incinerator puts out, guys. It's crazy. Even like Seraphs, for example, like this, you can add bump effects to them and destroy, damage them heavily in the air. But usually, it's still more useful to, wait for their landing and then deal damage. All right, we have an enemy Capri. He thinks he's powerful with his spear weapon that thankfully got nerfed. I just accidentally killed something else. Look, I'm shooting him and I'm triggering a bump effect around him, and it makes boom, and I just killed somebody else with it. I don't know who. I don't know what happened, but yeah, somebody died. And this guy that I'm actually shooting at is also going down slowly but surely, but he's making it very difficult for me to hit him. Because of the, fast movement that the Capri can do. Mender thought he was safe around the corner, man. But I guess he forgot that there is a little bit of splash damage to these Incinerators, and I was able to hit him through the around the corner with a splash, and then also trigger the bump effect to take him down. So 1 bump effect here on the jumping Lucha, and then we come out. He's gonna use his reflector. I'm gonna get back in, and now he has used all his abilities. But first, I want to kill the Capri. So that's the first thing I want to drop, the Capri. And also, every bump effect I trigger on the Capri also deals damage to the luchador around it. So it's actually very useful here that I still shoot this Capri. He needs to die, and he did finally. Jeez, that was quite some work it took here. Yeah, let's get back, get in cover, and try to survive. We've gotten a lot of kills, and again, we are using the Armadillo drone. So every kill we get actually triggers us extra, again, through last stand here. Triggers us with more, resistance altogether. Like this guy, pop, another kill right here. I saw he was low on HP because he was already missing a weapon, so I knew I could just wait for his stealth to drop. And at this point, I don't know how many kills we've gotten already. It may have been 8, 9 or something, and 9 or 8 times 15 resistance points is how much we have. So it really becomes very dangerous and very, very difficult to get this Behemoth destroyed at this point. Unless you bring Titan weapons that bypass resistance. Ladies and gentlemen, 400,000 subscribers is just around the corner. It would be so awesome if you guys could help me out reach that. Also, obviously, if you like the content. If you hate this content, you hate my guts, then I would not expect you to do this. But if you enjoy the content, it would definitely be cool if you could do that. Now, trying to shoot the Mars there, but you see my splash damage is not big enough to hit him. But maybe now? Come on, dude. He walks around the corner. But somebody else got him. Stella Prisma from somewhere. That is good. So now we're shooting the enemy Heimdall. No, it's a Luchador, sorry. And then he's jumping. He's got unlimited freaking reflectors all over the place. And now we get him. Uh-oh. Enemy Scorpion, thankfully with low HP. Got sniped off by my Titan friend behind me. Nice cover there, friend. Good job. He's got my back. So let's keep walking. Freaking Loki can't do anything about him, but there's somebody spawning here any second now. Look at the damage he's taking. I mean, look at this. Dude, that Titan got absolutely deleted. His resistance, his existence was ended so fast. And now we have something very crazy coming up. We have a mad powerful Fafnir, Fenrir tank coming up with Claw, Jaw, and these weapons, right? Talon and whatever, and he's a really powerful tank. And look at my HP. I'm at 160,000 HP. I'm down to like 25% at this point. But look how much I can do about him. Alright, he's got that shield. Wait for it, and now he can unload. Bam, 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 bam. Triggering the bump effect, and again, boom. And he was down to 40% health already, but of course he can heal a lot of the HP back, because the damage I do can be back healed. I'm not using sonic weapons where you cannot heal it back. These are incinerators and you can heal it back. And also he seems to have the pilot skill that when he goes lower in health he gets more resistance, because it seems like the lower he is, the more difficult it becomes to kill him. But at the same time you can see we were at 60,000, now we have still 60,000. He must also be thinking like, what the flip is going on with this Behemoth? How is this Behemoth able to withstand the firepower coming from these weapons for such a long time? We're both losing weapons. I only have 2 of them now. I think he also lost 1 weapon. And am I gonna be able to get it? Yes! Yeah! No chance he had. Okay, he did have a chance, but thankfully, I made the race. I made it. Alright, this guy up there, he would be safe from many weapons, but not from these weapons, because the bump effect actually triggers right through all of that sweet resistance he's got up there in the air. And then you see him falling. Alright. Let's go in. One last run before the match ends. Unloading everything we've got here. I don't know, there must be something else in between, because I didn't trigger the bump effect as fast as I could have triggered it. Because look, this is how fast I should have triggered it, but I don't know what happened with my previous shots. The bump effect didn't trigger as often as it should have. Boom, and he was down to like 1 HP, and then the bell saved him. Yes, in boxing jargon. We did 5.7 million damage, 13 kills. 13 kills. That is a lot of kills, and by far the highest damage output in this match. Now this is just a bit of a shorter sequence here, but it shows you what this Behemoth can do. There was, what is it? There was a Skyros ball, and although I think he left the ball mode, but still, even if he hadn't, this Behemoth is actually able to drop enemies and enemy, Skyros balls really effectively, because the bump effect does not care, the blast effect does not care about his resistance that he gets in his ball mode. And this right there is a Falcon. Maximum resistance Falcon. You can see he's got so much health. With Traditionalist, we barely do any damage, even though we're triggering the bump effect. Look at this. The bump effect triggers 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and he barely takes damage, man. It's crazy. This guy has such a ridiculous amount of health. It's unbelievable. But after his last stand, we're opening fire again. Pam, 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 pam. Triggering bump effect and trigger. And every time I boom, boom, boom. Oh, man. What do we have here? It's a Siren, Harpy, something. I don't know. Oh, it's a Nightingale. I think it looked like a Nightingale. Alright, another kill for me here. There's a Fafnir. Once that shield drops, I should be able to drop him. Bam, 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 bam. Nice. Even just the initial damage output from the hits deals so much damage on these Incinerators. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna end the gameplay here very soon in this match, because I'm making a mistake. I'm fighting the enemy Mars here, and I'm walking in. and trying to capture the beacon. But look how much damage I just did. I dropped his entire shield, and then I also dropped half the Mars robot, and he only survived because he was able to make it back in safety. And now here comes the problem. I'm trying to capture the beacon, but I get shot from behind from something. In the front spawns a Capri. A Scorpion also jumps at me at the same time. I'm immediately suppressed, of course, although I always have anti-control. I'm waiting out the suppression. I do everything I can to dish out as much damage as possible, and then in the end, I die. But I triggered the bomb effect many times, and they both got it, right? So that was not bad. Alright, let's hop into Team Deathmatch with massive support, where I have multiple Menders coming to save the day, and we have multiple enemy Capris coming to end the day. But this Capri already lost 70% health in like 5 seconds from my Incinerators. And there he goes, boom. Another Capri is here, I think with Spear. He actually has the Spear weapon, dealing tremendous damage. Yeah, he's suppressed now, thankfully, so he can't deal the full damage. But the Spear still is very dangerous, and he still deals more damage than most other weapons do. But I have a lot of support, and I also have a weapon that goes through his resistance with the bomb effect. So that is really good. And then we have a Mender boy in front of us who comes in and saves the day, which is awesome. He just keeps me healed. And then I realize there's a second Mender boy. There's 2 Menders. What? And I'm getting more resistance so that even in the future I can't be killed so easily. And with those Menders keeping me alive, it's just insane. The teleportation of the enemy, of course, teleportation aka lag like boss, is really annoying. Yeah, it's War Robots. That's just normal. It's part of the game now. I hear that happens no matter what device you play on. So even on iOS, players complain a lot about lag. So yeah. It's so bad. Look, it's so bad. I can't kill this guy. He's frozen, and then pop, he teleports to the left. And I have weapons with very minimal splash damage. I need to hit very accurately to dish out my damage. And a fast-moving Capri that lags around. I mean, I would have if it wasn't for lag, I would have killed him a minute ago. But this guy just keeps lag teleportation everywhere, and it becomes so impossible to hit him. So, getting more kills though, and here comes an enemy angler. I hate anglers, and he runs in into the middle of all of our players here. Takes our targeting system, and also he focuses me. But thankfully I was at 100% health because we have these awesome Menders with us. And they just keep boosting and boosting and counter-healing and counter-healing. And in this case, it doesn't even matter that there's an angler in the middle with the with anti-healing weapons. You know, we're just gonna brawl him down. The only problem now is the Titan weapons. The Titan weapon that goes right through my heavy resistance. I summed up so much resistance here on this Behemoth, but these Titan weapons just blast right through, and that's the problem. Of course, the angler is still here because you can never kill an angler. Most broken, stupid thing, or yeah, I wouldn't say the most broken, because there have been many broken things, but it's just by game design so bad. I mean, the game design has been so stupid and bad around the angler. I don't understand how anybody could build this thing and feel like, oh, now we added something to the game that benefits the game. No, it's just horrendously bad. It's just in every possible game design direction, it's simply a horrible idea. But yeah, pick Sonic, whatever. Do what you want to do. It's not up to me. It's your game. So we're fighting another Titan here, and dealing damage with the blast effect and eventually getting him destroyed. Thankfully, it took forever, but we got it down. And there's actually another Mender now. Look, there's another Mender with us. And it's awesome because he will keep me in the game again. Headshot, or Headshoot his name is. Such a cool guy. He must have multiple Menders. I assume that one of the other Menders was also from him. And let's deal some damage to the Hawky boy up there with the bump effect. Nice. He did take a bit of damage. Mender is coming in again, healing us with every pulse we get. 7,000 or 6,000 HP. Also, look at the damage that the Titan up there is taking. Of course, he gets the random shield up there. But, yeah. He also took a lot of damage and gets another bump effect around the corner. There's a Mars turret flying in. I decide that I go around the corner here to dodge it, and Headshoot is with me with his Mender constantly healing us up. This guy is the boss, man. He is so cool. Headshoot, if you see this, please, thank you so much for your support and for your healing. in this match. Also the other Mender that we've seen before, I don't remember the name unfortunately, but thank you guys, it was really awesome and it just makes so much fun to play, especially team deathmatch with a setup like this. Stay alive longer, you know, because the longer I stay alive, the more kills I can get, the more benefit I have from the Armadillo drone and getting more resistance. It's really just the Titan weapons that ruined it at the end. Without that Titan and his Mahavadra or whatever the thing is called, they would not have ever been able to kill me. And here's a situation where I see the enemy Heimdall, almost full HP. I walk into 500 meters range, look what I do to him. Boom, 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 boom. And these rockets look so amazing too, these big flying red flaming rockets coming at the enemy. I love it, man. And also the Seraph up there in the air. Oh, Paladini comes in. Come on, Paladini, here, take some nice bump effects to the face and... targeting system and boom. Nice. And then we have an Seraph. No, a Nether robot in front of us. But he's so close that I could stay inside his shield. Now he's dashing even more close into me. No, he's not dashing, but he's getting locked. And now I'm standing close inside his purple shield and I'm triggering bump effects and damage on him. And eventually he will go down. Bam! Nice. Awesome. Okay, so the Mender is still with me here. Head Shoot is still there. Still doing the thing, man. What an awesome supporter he is. Here, look how quickly, again, I would be able to kill this this Mars. 3-4 shots, his shield is down. Unfortunately, he has the cloaking unit. So, yeah, I was unable to get him dropped. And then I think he's just spending some time dodging us around the corner. But it's okay. The more time he gives me, the more HP I have, which is something he doesn't apparently understand. Because I have this Mender boy with me, so every second he's not trying to kill me is a second where I get more and more and more and more and more and more HP. Alright, let's go forward because I'm sick of walking after this guy. So there's a Harpy or Siren or something. Plop, got killed. Nice. And there is, aha, an enemy Titan. Bam, 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 bam. Unfortunately, somebody has a purple shield. I think, yeah, a Demeter. A Demeter randomly jumps on the enemy Mars and happens to also block my firepower that was supposed to be or meant for the enemy Titan. What a nice position that that Demeter had found. And Head Shoot has meanwhile healed me up back to over 400,000 HP. He only has one weapon left in the game, but he says, no, I'm not gonna jump into another robot, because I can still keep this Behemoth in the game, and that is just the team player #1 right there. Look at this, he's not just healing me up, he's also going between all the other guys and giving them all boosted health and more HP. He only fires with one weapon, he don't care, he's still making his support playstyle count, and that is just amazing. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you had a fun time. Tell me what you think about the boosted damage on Incinerators. Would you be interested to run Incinerators nowadays? Tell me. For now, I'm gonna say thank you all. See you around in the next video. Let's just see the damage stats here for a sec. And that was 8 million damage. Unbelievable. Head Shoot with 4 million was on the bottom. I don't understand how he can be on the bottom even though he did three times as much as the second placed guy. And he was playing the important support playstyle. He kept me and many others in the game, and clearly the game is not rewarding him for this playstyle at all. And in my opinion, he should be between in the top 3, because that is the impact he had on this battle. Apparently the game stats calculation system doesn't agree with it. It's weird. It's wrong too. But yeah, thank you all for watching. See you around. Have a good one. Manni signing off, and bye-bye.